Pain and suffering are not only just required in this crazy thing that we call life, but they are inevitable. You'll never, ever be able to escape them. In one way or another, they are going to find you. Even if you were planted in life with just riches, comfort, relaxation, you don't have to do anything. You don't ever have to work a day in your life. You're still going to experience mass pain and suffering. It'll be the pain of comfort, the pain of not becoming someone. But on the other hand, if you're faced with a life full of adversities, having to overcome the biggest challenges, the biggest setbacks, the biggest failures, that's going to come with immense pain and suffering as well. The pain of having to go through those challenges, the adversity, the failures. But that is where the magic happens. It's in those moments that the strength, the character, the wisdom is built so that you can live a life full of fulfillment and inner peace and true happiness. So if you're experiencing pain and suffering right now in your life, you have to get out of the victim mentality. You have to see this as a benefit for yourself, for your future self, for your future family, to people that you're going to inspire in the future with your story. Because we all love that story. We all love the underdog story. We love the story of the pain, the challenges, the come up, the setbacks, the failures. Those are the stories that we look up to. So when it happens in your life, do you try and avoid it? You need to stop avoiding pain, suffering, failures, setbacks, challenges. Those moments in life where you don't have a clue how you're going to make it out. You don't have a clue how you're going to become that person when you have this idea in your head of a person that you want to become, and the person you are right now is just so far away from that. These are the moments where the magic happens, where the legend is born. So if you find yourself in that moment right now, you need to take a look at yourself and think, is this just the beginning of something amazing? Is this where the legend is born? Is this like the movies of the underdogs, where the change happens, the shift happens, and they go on this journey to becoming the best version of them, mastering themselves and then mastering outer reality? Because what you have to understand is that character is built before anything else is built. Character is built before the bank account is built. You have to go through these moments of extreme pain and suffering where you don't know how you're going to be able to come out of it. Because once you do inevitably come out of it, because life just continues going on and you will eventually get tired of being tired and you will make the change, then this is where the growth happens. This is where you start becoming that person that you actually are proud of and becoming that person that you want to be. So I just wanted to make this quick video right now to tell you that, to remind you that you can't avoid pain and suffering. Even if you were planted here with everything that you could ever dream of, you will experience pain and suffering in a different way. So I actually think it's a lot better to go through the adversity, go through the challenges, go through the pain, go through the extreme discomfort. Builds a story, it builds yourself. So just remember that if you've clicked on this video right now and you're a little bit lost in life, you're experiencing these negative feelings, you don't know where you want to go, you have this idea of who you want to become, you have no idea how you're going to do it, you're so far away from it right now, that you're exactly where you need to be on this journey. Because it's at this exact point where the internal shift happens, and you're going to turn that pain and suffering into a story that inspires other people. You're going to become that person that is capable of having the successful business, having the dream life. But you can't achieve that if you don't go through any hardships, if you don't have to overcome any failures and setbacks, if you don't face any adversity in your life. How can you become the person that is capable of leading other people, building a successful business? You can't. So just remember that right now. If you're going through a stage of your life where it just feels deflated, mass pain and suffering, it doesn't have to be physically. I don't mean it like that. I mean that emotional pain of having no idea what you want to do with your life. This is where the magic is born. So use it wisely. Use it wisely. Use it to cultivate the person that you actually want to become.